Hey there. Are you ready for another joke? Active listening. So, I've been working a ton lately, right? You know, the kind of week where you don't even know what day it is anymore. All I want to do is sit on the couch, zone out, and maybe just watch a little TV. I'm not even picky about what's on. I'll watch anything. So I sit down and after some time, my wife says, "You haven't heard a word I said." And I look at her, all confused and go, "Well, that's a weird way to start a conversation."
Hey there. Time for another joke. Therapy session. So I decided to see a therapist, right? You know, take care of my mental health and all that. With a calm, soothing voice, she looks at me and goes, "What inspires you to get out of bed in the morning?" I start thinking, what inspires me? But then I just said, usually, my bladder.
Hey there. Are you ready for another joke? The article. So, I'm reading this article the other day that says women use twice as many words in a day as men. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. How do they even measure that? So, naturally, I tell my wife about it. I go, "Hey, did you know that women speak twice as many words as men in a day?" She looks at me, nods, and goes, "Of course, because we have to repeat everything."
Hey there. Time for another joke. Countdown to Christmas. So I decided to get my niece an advent calendar this year. I thought it was a thoughtful gift, right? Teach her patience, excitement for the holiday, all that stuff. So this morning I asked her, "Hey, Jade, how many days are left until Christmas?" She looks at me all serious and says, 3 days. And I'm like, what? "Jade, we're still in the first week of December." She stares at me and says, "No, according to my advent calendar, there are only 3 days left until Christmas." Hey there. Are you ready for another joke? Teaching moments. In class, a teacher was teaching her students about farm animals. She asked, "What does the chicken give you?" "Eggs," a student answered. The teacher replied, "Great job, Peter." "Ruth, what about the pig?" "Bacon," she shouted. "Happy," the teacher says. "Excellent." "Okay, John, what does the cow give you?" "Homework," he replied. Hey there. Looks like you want to hear another joke. Doctor versus lawyer. A lawyer strolls past a clinic with a sign that reads, "We cure you for $20. If we can't, we pay you $100. Intrigued, he decides to outsmart them and walks in. The lawyer says, "Doctor, I've lost my sense of taste." The doctor nods, turns to his nurse and says, "Bring medicine from the second drawer." The lawyer takes a sip and immediately spits it out. "Ugh, this tastes like toilet water." The doctor replies, "Congratulations, your taste is back. That'll be $20. The lawyer is annoyed but determined, so he returns the next day and says, "Doctor, I'm having memory problems. Can't remember a thing." The doctor smiles knowingly. "Nurse, bring medicine from the second drawer." The lawyer says, "Wait, that's the same stuff you gave me yesterday." The doctor replies, "Memory restored. That'll be $20. Fuming, the lawyer devises a foolproof plan and comes back the next day. The lawyer says, "Doctor, I've gone blind. Can't see a thing." The doctor sighs, pulls out his wallet, hands the lawyer a bill, and says, "I'm sorry, we can't cure that. Here's $100. The lawyer grins, but as he looks at the bill, he shouts, "Wait, this is only $5. "Happy," the doctor says. "Congratulations, your vision is back. That'll be $20. Are you ready for another joke? Date night. A couple went to a Chinese restaurant. The husband, playing it safe, ordered simple noodles. The wife, feeling adventurous, ordered the chicken surprise. When their meals arrived, the wife's dish came in a steaming pot with a lid. Just as she was about to open it, the lid lifted on its own, and two little eyes peeked out before quickly retreating. Startled, she gasped. "Did you see that?" she asked her husband. He shook his head, but now curious, they both stared at the pot. A moment later, the lid lifted again, and the same pair of eyes peeked out before disappearing. Freaked out, they called the waiter. The waiter asked the wife what she had ordered, and she said, "I ordered the chicken surprise." The waiter replied, "I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. I brought you the Peking duck."